What are blue zones? Blue zones sounds mysterious, and no, they are not the avatar. People aren't blue there. But what blue zones are is that they are populations filled with people that have long longevity, where they have a lot of people that live past 100 years old. I'd highly recommend you to watch this series on Netflix called Live to 100: Secrets of Blue Zones. And these blue zones fascinated scientists because they want to look at how are these people able to live such a long life? What are their patterns? What do they eat? What are their lifestyle? And the most interesting thing is, in these populations, diabetes is almost non-existent. So let's take a deeper dive in this video and learn from these blue zones and learn how you can live a long, healthy life. Some of these blue zones include Okinawa, Japan, Icaria, Greece, Nicoya, Costa Rica, Sardinia, Italy, and Loma Linda, California. And what do they have in common? Their diets are mostly plant-based, full of fiber, which is a great combination to protect against blood sugar spikes. I actually have been to Okinawa, Japan myself, and this was the meal that they gave us. As you can see, there's a lot of different plants there, and there's very little meat there. Of course, we got the plant-based version, but all they did was to sub out this little sliver of meat for tofu instead. Now let's dive into what exactly these blue zones have in common. What do they eat in common? The first thing is beans or legumes. These things are like tofu, black beans, lentils, chickpeas, you name it. They are packed with fiber and resistant starch, which can blunt sugar spikes and improve insulin sensitivity. It's been found that on average, these blue zones across different populations eat around half a cup to a cup of beans or legumes a day, sometimes even more. The second thing they have in common is whole grains. No, they don't avoid carbs. In fact, their diet is pretty high in carbohydrates. If you look at the Okinawan Blue Zone diet, most of their food is actually filled with carbohydrates, but it's not refined carbohydrates. It actually has the fiber in it, which can help them protect against type 2 diabetes. Think barley, oats, brown rice, sourdough, and corn tortillas. They're mostly lower in glycemic index and higher in fiber. And number 3 is vegetables, especially leafy greens. A lot of these populations eat a lot of vegetables, whether fresh, cooked, or fermented. Greens like kale, dandelion are rich in magnesium and polyphenols, which can help your glucose metabolism. Number 4 is nuts and seeds. They're rich in healthy fats, which is great for your heart health and can slow down glucose absorption. And a lot of times these populations love fruits. They love seasonal fruits, which it's been found that high fruit consumption can also lower your risk for type 2 diabetes. Now let's look at what they avoid. They rarely eat things that are high in refined sugars, and it's also rare for them to eat processed meats or red meats. They enjoy it every once in a while, but not every single day. You also don't see them having a lot of fried or greasy meals, and they definitely aren't loading up on a butter, bacon, or bulletproof coffee. This way of eating works because it can help them lower inflammation, it can improve insulin sensitivity, and all these fiber and fermented foods can feed the microbiome. It has the prebiotics, the probiotics, and it can help them stabilize blood sugar naturally. Moreover, if you watch the documentary, you'll see that these people are very active. You see that people in Sardinia, Italy, they walk up and down the stairs every day, training their leg muscles to absorb more glucose, which I think is also one of the contributors to why they have such low diabetes risk. If you want to start your blue zone and start reversing your type 2 diabetes, make sure you book a call with us to join the Reversing Diabetes program. The link is in the description below, and I'll see you guys there.